See, I know you made a connection, but you have enough to think about without visiting my father.
Well, Doc, think about it. If I have to choose between an afternoon with Victor and trying to decide and figure out if Rex Stanton is some kidnapping pile of scum or my new business partner...
You'd rather keep your mind off the potential scum.
Yeah, I would. I really think that Danielle is a nice person. In my heart, she is nice. But what if she is involved in some sort of weird dealings with Rex? And Jake, this Jake Marchek guy you seem to like, you think he's a nice guy? Listen to me. I am second-guessing myself. I hate that.
I trust your instincts about Danielle. And I have to say, Jake Marchek just doesn't seem like the criminal type to me.
Ma, just try to remember what it was like when I was 10. It's got to be like riding a bicycle, right?
I'm babysitting here 15 years past my prime. And in a bar of all places.
I promised them 3 game sodas and a pep talk, you know, a little celebration.
But you haven't even played the game yet, Frank.
I don't know if they're going to feel like celebrating after the game.
What? I can't hear you.
Ma, it's only for 15 minutes.
15 minutes can be a very long time. Put down that bat slugger. I know where you live.
Yeah, see, those old skills are kicking in already. I have to see somebody before I leave, you know, to tell them that the team made it to the finals.
Say hi to Julie for me and hurry up. All right, you little rugrat. I'm gonna get you prepped for that game. Gather around right here. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. I'm home.
I have been waiting for you.
I didn't
No,
hear
I'm
you.
sorry.
Oh,
no, that's okay. I got it. That's okay.
Sorry.
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 Sorry. I didn't know anyone was still here.
Well, why don't you...
I'll turn around.
Me too.
Okay. Yeah. Gosh, this kind of reminds me of being in the OR. I was in there today, and I was trying to get my gown on, while still staying sterile, you know.
Did they let you do anything?
Well, if you consider holding a retractor for hours while an obnoxious senior resident resections a colon doing anything, then yeah, I guess I did.
I hear Sandy Baines plays Led Zeppelin during procedures.
Yeah, and he talks and talks. You know, Karen, we're all a bunch of egomaniacs, even you women. So...
Well, I'm decent.
Yeah. One more button. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm sure you can handle Baines.
Yeah. So you got any big plans tonight?
Yeah.
So, ready for the big game? Hey, Karen. Hey.
Frank's kids are playing in the championship tonight.
If we get there on time. Oh, you guys are going together?
Yeah, her nephew's on the team. And by the way, did you get the new T-shirts?
Did I get the new T-shirts? Of course I got the new T-shirts. Ernie would kill me if I didn't get the T-shirts. Ernie? Yeah, Ernie. My brother's favorite author is Hemingway. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject.
Okay.
Hi, Dr. Baldwin.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Grace.
Hi, Gail.
Hi, Karen. Karen, would you have a minute?
You know what? I'll take off.
See you later. Okay,
Bye.
you guys have fun. Tell the kids I said good luck in the game tonight.
I will.
Okay.
I just stopped by to see how you were doing.
Oh, well, been up to my elbows in a colon all afternoon. How about you?
Oh, well, nothing so dramatic. And I, just wanted to know about you.
What's there to know?
Have you told anybody about you and Jagger?
No. I don't plan to either. Can we stay this close for the rest of the day?
Little League Championships wait for no one.
Oh, I heard you on the phone. You guys beat Hogan's Heroes?
Yeah, miracle of miracles, huh? We're playing the #1 team tonight.
How did Jonesy do?
The kid almost threw a shutout, so let's keep our fingers crossed for tonight, okay? You know, I have to admit, actually, I was crossing my fingers hoping something else would happen tonight.
We'll have time for that later. I'm gonna shower and change my clothes.
You're sure that you want to sit in those crummy bleachers at the junior high rooting for a bunch of 10-year-olds?
Frank, I've never been so sure of anything.
Busy day, Dr. Marshak?
Yeah, pretty much. Miss Coe,
Hi, it's Lucy, please.
how are you feeling?
Oh, well, it's getting better. I've been throwing myself into my work. That seems to help me stay sane. And I really like having Danielle work for me in the office.
Yeah, no, that's great. It really is.
Well, I think you're fortunate to have such a sweet, sensitive fiancée there. She's a great girl. And I was telling Rex I'd love to have all of us get together for dinner.
Rex?
Sure, he and Lucy are doing some business together.
Sure. No, whatever. It'd be great. Are you here to see your father?
I am. Have you seen him today?
I did a quick check earlier.
Ah, so you are checking on Victor.
Yeah, I'm interested in the genetic roots of a disorder like his.
Oh,
Did you notice any change in him today?
No, I'm sorry. But that course of treatment you came up with, I thought you were really onto something.
I thought I was too.
hey, there is still hope. I know that.
Look, if there's anything that I can do, anything at all.
Dr. Marshak, there's a phone call for you.
Okay, tell him I'll take a message.
Oh, I tried. It's a lawyer returning your call. He said he's got 5 minutes for you now, or you'll have to wait till next week.
Okay.
Boy, that sounds kind of serious.
No, not really. Listen, I'm sorry.
I think you're right. He's a nice guy.
A nice guy who seems to have a lot of problems.
This is Dr. Marshak?
Yes, Dr. Marshak, I understand you're looking for an immigration lawyer?
Yes, I am glad you called. Listen, if you take my case, it's strictly confidential, right? I mean, no one else will know the details but you.
Right. Not to worry. Uncle Rex will never know a thing, Jakey boy. I want you to listen very carefully. I am always one step ahead of you. Actually, in your case, it's more like 20 or 30, but who's counting? You understand?
I understand.
Doc, why don't you go on up ahead and see your father?
I will, but first I'd like to know why Jake needs a lawyer.
I know. I'd like to know that, too. I'd also like to know why didn't he know Danielle is working for me?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Okay, you go on up ahead, and I'll catch up to you in a minute.
You'll come by his room when you're done?
Promise. Tell Victor I'm dying for a little conversation.
All right.
Okay. I'll be right there.
Okay.
Hi. Could I use that phone? You know, the payphone over there is otherwise engaged, and I'll just be a moment. It's long distance, though.
But sure, just use your calling card.
Well, of course, I happen to have my card right here.
If you're not going to listen to me, boy, at least listen to your fiancé.
What is your point?
That you are in way over your head, or haven't you got that yet? Nobody is safe from me. So if you want your parents to stay in the good old US of A and out of prison for tax evasion and a host of other goodies, be careful who you talk to.
Jake?
What? Sorry,
no,
I'm really busy.
If you got a minute, I really think I can help.
I gotta run. We have a team meeting at the recovery room, and then we're going to the field.
I'll meet you there as soon as I change.
Okay. You know, I was thinking, the Devlins and the Scanlons do have something in common.
I can't imagine.
Sports. Your family's nuts about sports. They can't be all bad. Hey, I was just kidding. I wasn't trying to start something.
I know. Seems I'm going to be doing a lot of this. Frank, I'm sorry. Most of what I told you about myself was a lie. Not just the 5 brothers. My father coaching, summer nights at the ballpark. I was the only one who really loved sports in my family. We didn't do that other stuff.
It's okay. Your father's a famous surgeon. I'm sure he was very busy.
We did sometimes shoot baskets. Buddy, my father, and me.
Who's Buddy?
That was my brother's nickname. After a while, he didn't want to play with my dad, so he and we'd sneak out at night and play one-on-one.
So that's how you got so good at late-night basketball.
Yep. You better go.
Julie, you know, about all those stories you told me, I don't care. We're starting over, right?
Yeah.
But I am curious. How come Buddy stopped playing with your dad?
It's complicated. I'm still not sure I understand.
Gotcha.
See you later.
I'll be watching for you every second, and after tonight, all my nights are yours.
I'm not going to tell anyone about me and Jagger. First of all, it is nobody's business. Secondly, surgical rotation is hard enough without Ellen Burgess thinking I have personal problems. Besides, I don't even know if Jagger wants this marriage over yet, and until I know that minor little detail, we're still married.
A very awkward position.
Yes.
But, you know, keeping it to yourself is
the smartest thing I could have ever done. I don't want to burden anyone with my ongoing drama about me and Jagger. Except for you, of course.
Well, if that's the way you want it, Karen, thanks.
Oh.
Then I certainly respect your choice.
Yeah, I mean, besides, who am I going to tell? His alleged girlfriend? I mean, she's the one that told me about his problems with me anyway.
Oh, I wouldn't put much stock in what that Fran Barber says.
Yeah. But she and Jagger have been very close, you know. They trust each other with their lives every day, and maybe that's why this whole affair happened.
And maybe it's only in Fran's mind.
Yeah. Either way, I'm not going to tell anyone about it, especially Joe Scanlon.
Mind if I ask why Joe gets this special treatment?
No change, no change, no change. No change. You're a brilliant man. I'll bet if you read this chart, you'd come up with the same conclusions. That we're not just talking about imbalances and chemicals and metabolism, but we're talking about you. Your will. Lucy made a connection with you. About the baby. Our baby. Well, I think it's time to tell you. We lost it. I was a pretty happy guy there for a while. I could have forgiven anybody anything. Could have given anybody anything. I'm sure it doesn't come as any surprise that I had a lot of fear attached to becoming a father. But then once I heard I was actually going to be one, and all that fear just slipped away, vanished. I know that's connected to you somehow. I thought that maybe if I had my own child, that our relationship wouldn't mean so much anymore. as difficult as it's been. Of course, now it means more than it ever has. I don't have a child, but I'm still a son. I'm son to a man that I love. I think. I tell everyone how hopeful I am about all the new treatments, but no change. Well, science doesn't work. Family doesn't work. Which leaves the one thing I mentioned before, and that's you. It's your... Just blink. Blink if you don't give a damn. But then again, don't do anything if you want me to keep banging my head against the wall. Well... guess it's back to the wall.
Kevin? Stay.
I didn't mean to snap at you, but I gotta go.
Wait, Jake, wait a minute. Listen, I know this is going to sound really forward, and I don't mean to intrude, but I'm going to do it anyway. Would you tell me what it is you're running from?
I'm not running from anything.
Well, just now, on the phone, talking to your lawyer, I could tell you were really unhappy. Now what, he charges an extremely high hourly rate, is that it? Listen, I happen to know the best lawyer in the entire world.
Who?
His name's Scott Baldwin. Look, you may have heard some bad things about him, and, well, that's sort of in the past. The fact of the matter is he does win. And if something is wrong with you and Danielle, well... I know there is, I can tell. And you could get help. There are a lot of people that would want to help you, like Kevin, like Scott, and like me. All you have to do is say, okay.
I'm not treating Joe any differently than anybody else.
Oh, Karen. I saw the way you looked at each other. And I have to say, I think Joe is very fond of you.
Well, Joe's a good friend. I mean... I guess when I first got to Port Charles, I just relied on him too much, and it wasn't fair because we both started getting ideas.
What kind of ideas?
Well, I guess I looked to Joe to sort of fill a need that I had that I wasn't getting from Jagger. And it was kind of like I was on the rebound, except that I was still married, and Joe was there trying to figure all that out and trying to be supportive.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but you mentioned choices before. Well, I made a choice to be with Jagger. He's my partner for the rest of my life.
Karen, you know, you were both very young when you got married, and... well, isn't it possible that as you became adults, you grew apart?
I'm not going to give up.
Are you reluctant to tell Joe about all this because of his feelings for you?
No, I'm reluctant to tell Joe about all this because of my feelings for him.
I'm here. Oh, Joe, great. Hey, can you guys pass out the T-shirts?
Yes, we can do that.
Is Jonesy here?
Right here, Coach.
Hey, how's the arm, champ? Did you put it on ice like I told you?
My dad's sports doctor. He said I can go 12 innings. No problem.
Okay, great. Go get a T-shirt. Hey, I smell a championship.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Ern, how you feel? Did you see your Aunt Grace over there? She's got the T-shirts.
Can we talk?
Yeah, sure, Ern. Come here. What's up?
Coach, I know you say everyone gets to play, but this is the championship. And let's face it, I stink at baseball.
Ernie, hey, maybe you stink a little at baseball, but hey, you work harder than anybody I have ever seen, and I'd rather have a guy with your heart in right field with the championship on the line than anyone.
Even Ken Griffey Jr.?
Anyone. Okay, get a T-shirt.
So what is this big, important meeting that kept you from being here, huh? And when is she coming?
Julie wouldn't miss this game for anything.
Frank, did you forget something? Dad! What are you doing here?
You can do better than that, can't you?